Anybody know what a position of power is? You got it, as big as you are, you got it. No?
That's the way the power comes.
Position of power is shoulders over hips. Okay, that's a position of power.
Kinda like Muay
So,
Thai.
so look, okay, you see guys stance this way, you might see a split stance like this, but my shoulders are over my hip. Okay, so get in a stance. Okay, so you should be in a position of power, so if I come up to you, I can't do that. Okay, so come up a little bit, come up a little bit. Okay, see the difference? This time when I pulled, you didn't fall forward, that leg came at me. Okay? That's a position of power. And I want you to just work around the mat, but stay in this position all the time. If you want to get with a partner, sometimes it's easy to get with a partner and just circle with a partner. But notice that my hips and my shoulders don't change position and my feet don't cross over themselves. Try that for just a minute, okay? I want you to just get in this position, and I want you to just move around. Your feet should never cross over, and your hips and your shoulders stay in the same spot. Your hands stay out. Somebody my size can. Okay, you need a good setup. A setup can be anything. Okay? Okay? It can be anything. This is probably more like what you guys are used to. Okay? Get somebody in a 2-on-1. Okay? You need to get your opponent to react. Okay? So boom, boom. Okay? So I want you to get back in your stance, try to get with a partner, and just work on trying to get your opponent to move. Get them to react. Get them out of their stance. So I've got to have a good stance. I've got to have a good setup. Okay? Boom. All right? You see that? My hips are lower than his. If I don't do that and I blast in, what do you think happens? He sprawls, I eat the mat. Okay? I get a mouthful of mat. So your hips are here. We're working. Boom. Okay? So this time I want you to practice good stance, set up. Don't take a full shot, just take a partial shot. Okay? Your hips have to be lower than your opponent's. Okay? Watch. Go ahead, circle around, try it. I'm trying to think of what you guys are actually doing, and I don't want to get somebody killed because I want you to do something that you shouldn't be doing.
See, this is all blending in perfectly with the class right before, and like when I was teaching hip throws, I saw a lot of the hips being lower. I've never actually heard someone tell me to get your hips lower than your opponent's first shot. So.
Well, to get a good penetration step, you really do. I mean, this is the basics, guys. The next thing we're going to talk about are having a good angle. Okay? Come on back. Okay, when you take a shot, it's really hard to take a full-on. You know, if we're here like this and we're fighting, look at that. It's really hard to take a full-on double, right? Because he's going to sprawl and he's going to stop me. Okay? I mean, when we're in here wrestling, the key is boom. You see where my head is? Did everybody see where I landed? Come on back. Give me that leg again. I'm too old to do it again. Okay? So I circled around. I got him, right? I got him to take a step. And look where I'm at. Right? So I'm shooting at an angle. Boom. And my head is right there. Okay? What can he do? Nothing. I mean, he's going to fight. He's going to try to get a whizzer. I don't care. Let him have it. You can have a whizzer all day long. Okay? So, I mean, that'd be the next thing we talk about, which is there are guys that can do it. Big blast double out of left field. But it's hard, man. It's much easier to get your opponent to step. Okay? Get him to move where you want him to move. Boom, boom. Okay? Boom, boom. Okay? That make sense?
Sure.
Cool? All right. Let me keep going, or you got something in particular?
No, this is awesome.
We just been doing like snap downs and getting in the position, taking them back. That's
All
what
right,
we've
let's
been
talk
doing.
about snap down.
Yeah.
I won't do it hard. Okay? And again, I don't know what you get taught. We don't want to be like this, hanging on a neck. That's the worst thing. Because if he's good, he's going to latch onto that arm and you're going to lose it. Okay? So we're here. This is a guard. Okay? This is going to keep him. Take a shot. Take a shot. Oh! This is a guard. I'm not touching his neck. Okay? And the reason I'm not touching his neck is, take that shot. And when he comes back up, boom. I want him to do that. I'm going to stop him. But you notice, I'm loaded all the way up here. When I snap him, my goal is to bounce his freaking head off that mat so it bounces twice. I mean, I'm boom. Okay, because he's going to do one of two things. He's going to go down or he's going to pop straight up. Either way, I have a shot. So get with your partner, circle, get in that tie, and again, you should use your arms as a block. It's part of the block series, okay? Once he shoots in, you're blocking, and then you're snapping, and then we'll add another step to it here in a second. So just kind of circle around, right? I'm gonna take this hand, I'm gonna grab here, grab his bicep, and I'm gonna put my other hand just across his elbow, push in, boom. I'm just gonna turn my head. All I did was turn my head. That's it. That's it. That's how I secured the 2-on-1. Okay? Actually, that was good. That's actually right. That's actually more than turning your head. It's doing this. Doing this and turning your head. Okay? And securing the 2-on-1. So let's practice, just practice this. Okay? He's got the arm. Okay? He comes up on the bicep. Comes up, grabs the bicep. Grab my elbow. Grab my elbow. You're gonna shrug your shoulders and look away. Boom. Just like that. Play with that for a minute, and I'm going to show you a takedown from a 2-on-1. All right. I don't like this. I like taking a 2-on-1. I either grab the fingers or I grab the wrist, and if you all feel there's a little nerve right here in your elbow. Okay. I'll grab a hold of that thing with my middle finger and get in there and start squeezing on that thing. It's not super comfortable, is it? No, it's not. Okay. So, but loading up the 2-on-1 like this gives me options. Okay? This doesn't give me a lot of options. I can't do much with it. This, okay? We can circle. I can take him down that way. We can circle. I can go past him. Okay? This gives me options, depends on what he does. Okay? Now, if he's smart, he's going to try to bring his head, he's going to try to get a better head position. He's going to try to get inside. And that's fine if he does. Okay?
Recognize that.
What I'm trying to teach you guys is there's a system to it, okay? And one move leads to another, Okay, make sense? Yep. So we want to be in here, good head position, okay? If he squares off, I'm just going to plant it right there and shoot, okay? And that's what I want him to do. I want him to square off, okay? That's what I want him to do. If he doesn't square off, okay, and he wants to keep fighting me, I can just throw it on body. Okay, so what I want you to do, just get comfortable, you and your partner fighting in this position right here. Okay, if you've got the 2-on-1, you should have your head right in here and be pushing. This man is trying to get his head out and get either face to face or you can get away. Just play with that for a few minutes.
Are you on their ear or behind their ear? What's your head?
I'm right here in this little spot inside your head because it hurts. Okay. Justine will tell you that's the other thing you learn from wrestling. She's felt the brunt of it a couple times is joint manipulation and push where it hurts because people will do what you want them to. So just get with your partner, get the 2-on-1, and just practice that head position. Remember to stay in a good stance. Practice that head position and getting your partner off balance. Okay. Just try it for a couple minutes. Okay. It's really a taller guy move. All right. But I had a good coach who showed me a couple of little tricks. So you guys do get into an underhook position, right? Mm-hmm. I guess? Okay. Let's turn this way. Let's talk about the key to underhook. Key to underhook, come up here so everybody can see. Okay, you see where my hand is? I've got to hold his trap.
Sorry.
Clamp down on it. Try to get your arm down. You can't. Now watch. If I put my hand on his shoulder,
You're fine. It's true.
did you see that? If I put my hand on his shoulder and he clamps down, I'm SOL, buddy.
It's also a throw that'll break
Okay.
your shoulder.
But if I'm up here, not clamp down. Okay, I've got a hold of his trap, and I'm leaning in with my shoulder. And I'm going to show you why in a second. But I'm leaning in with my shoulder, and I'm holding up. All right? So the easiest way to get an underhook is what I've already shown you. We're in here wrestling, right? I go, boom. Just snap his head one time, and I grab that underhook. Okay? All right? That's the easiest way to get this underhook. There's 100 things you can do from here. Boom. Okay? I can duck right to a body lock. Boom. Okay? There's 100 things you can do from here. So what I want you to practice is that head snap, get an underhook. Get a underhook and fight for that underhook. Remember to grab hold of that trap. Grab hold of the trap. Don't be on the shoulder. Okay?
So
You and
you're-
your partner in practice or just
You're
me.
grabbing it with one hand and like ducking under and switching.
Well, I'm just right here. I'm snapping with this hand.
Okay,
Go
yeah.
right to the underhook. Snap and just go right to the underhook.
So you're using that same like block motion that we had
Yep.
earlier? Okay, and then
Snap it right to an underhook. This is a little easy freestyle throw. Okay? So get up in a stance. So we're in here like this, right? We're in here like this, and he starts pushing in. All I did was throw a softball. That's all I did. So the moment he pushed in, I just threw a softball. Now the key here is, okay, the key here is watch my thumb. Did you see that? I throw, I'm taking the softball off my butt. I'm just throwing it by him. But it only works if he's pushing in. If he doesn't push in, look what happens. Now I'm stuck, I'm screwed, right? It only works if your opponent's pushing in. So how do you get him to push in? Huh?
Push against that.
Right. Dude, I'll keep pushing on him until he pushes it back. Then I'll throw it past him. Okay? Try that. In MMA? Jiu-jitsu, okay. Is that your stance? Well, I like this. That's your stance? Get out of the way. we're gonna, okay? Watch that foot, okay? You either want to be like this, or you want to be like this, with your, on the balls of your feet a little bit, your shoulders up above your hip. Like, see where you're at? Watch. Okay? Now do the same to me. Okay? What happened when you did your head snap? What happened? I came into you, right? So you want to make sure you're in that stance. Okay? So we want a shot. How about your favorite setup for a shot? What do you like to do?
well,
I mean, I'll just teach you off of what you like to do.
what I don't know what the first setup right now. All I'm doing is getting in with the
Okay.
hands and like this grip,
Okay?
and then look to either like pull them in for like that single or
Okay.
that.
All right, so what's this, right? All right, so we've got a collar tie here. Okay, when we have a collar tie, what do we do with the other hand? Okay, you want to grab onto an elbow? Okay, watch. I'm gonna, instead of grabbing on, I'm gonna put my forearm in there.
Ooh.
See that? Real simple, real easy. Everybody see that? Come over here so everybody can see. Okay, this is real simple, real easy, right? We're in this collar tie, real tight, and we're fighting. Instead of grabbing his elbow, I'm gonna put my forearm here, and I'm gonna step. But look what I did. I didn't let go of this. You see this? Okay, get out of there. Okay, I didn't let go of it when I snapped. Okay, because now I have 101 things I can do. I can shoot for a leg, I can do a body lock, I can do everything, okay? So now you do it, okay? So we're tied up, right? So you're gonna, when you hit this, man, you gotta hit it like you mean it. So you're gonna just put that in. Remember the little shrug that we learned earlier?
Yeah.
That's all you're gonna do. Shrug it, throw it past. Watch, boom. Look at my head. I shrug my shoulders and I'm looking away, okay? Hit it like you mean it. Shrug your shoulders. No. Shrug your shoulders.
Get mean, Kevin.
Punch that way.
So,
Punch it that way. Hang on to that. Okay? That, you got it. That's it. So we're just gonna boom. Okay? And I'm stepping around you with that other foot. You see where my chest is? Okay? Something new wrestlers do is they do these things and they end up out here. Like this. Okay? Is this a position of power? No. Okay? I'm always gonna be, I was just telling these guys, I know hitting coach taught me something a long time ago. He says, put your head in here, he can't hit you. If your nose is up against his chest, he can't hit you and hurt you. Okay, that's an advantage. So we always want to be in here close. Forehead to forehead, boom, like that. Okay, but always in that position. So do it one more time. All right, so you're just gonna, just like that. Okay, not up. The other way, not up. Punch, there you go, like that. Okay, boom. Boom, that's okay. That's okay, you got it broke free. You guys try this, okay? This is an easy little setup. It's an easy. Here, watch this. Oh. Okay? I didn't want to slam him, okay? But when I got right here, remember I told you to hang on his neck? Okay? My chest is up in his side. I'm gonna go right between his legs, lift, and throw. Okay? Can you do that?
yes. Yeah.
And what's this called?
Let's go to Dagley.
Dagley?
Okay? At full speed, he's gonna go fly in and fly, okay? So, we're on the neck, okay? We're on the neck. I'm gonna lower my, just like doing a squat, lower my level, okay? I'm gonna go right between his legs and lift. Okay, try it. Don't slings have to be like this. Gotta be in tight. You don't want him to get underneath your arms. What you want him to do is come over the top, because then I can get out. Okay, so your arms are like this. So from the referee's position, that's the first move you're gonna make. Did you notice something? Remember that position of power? Where are my shoulders? They're above my hips. So when he pushes into me, he's gonna push into me, he's gonna push me right to my feet, okay? So if you wanna see a switch, ref says go, boom. First thing I'm gonna do is sit out, and I'm gonna throw this arm right into his armpit, okay? See that again? This way. Okay, ref blows a whistle, I'm gonna sit, so watch. This arm doesn't move, come on around so you can see it, okay? This arm isn't gonna move. I'm gonna pivot my hips, I'm gonna sit through that arm. And at the same time, I'm throwing my elbow in here, okay? Now I can get out, or I can lean on that arm and get in there,
That's super uncomfortable.
okay? So don't get out, watch, it looks like this. I'm just gonna plant, I'm gonna sit, boom. Look at this. Can you get an underhook there? No, it's up tight, okay? And then I'm just gonna lean into him because my elbow is right here and it hurts. And you saw what he did, he went flat, didn't he? And then I can turn over, okay? So from the ground, what I want you to get comfortable with is just having somebody press into you and being like this, okay? Because if he pushes in, I'm just gonna bring a foot up, he's gonna push me right to my feet. Push in, okay? It's that simple, it's not complicated. Okay, the other thing is, if you're uncomfortable being on the bottom, your first move should be this. I gotta hold his fingers, he's not going anywhere. I gotta hold this, okay? We can fight all day long. I'm gonna hang on to these like it's my you-know-what. Because I'm not gonna let go because this is my way to get out. And he's not enjoying this right now because I'm squeezing pretty hard, okay? But I mean, my goal here is I wanna get out. I want to get back to my feet. So, ref blows a whistle, boom. Okay? If he's on the other side, okay? Boom. Okay? Block and grab. That's what you got to get comfortable with. And if you do that and you're in that position of power, as soon as your opponent pushes in, the person's going to push you right to your feet. And then you get out and you're back on your feet. Try that for a minute with your partner. Just